What is your take on all that?
I would say that no one gets into a relationship with, okay, personally, I don't get to a relationship with hopes that it won't work or what. Just as I told you, I love and I love with my all, and so I give my best shot always, and so I always look forward to it working out. But then when it doesn't work out, I'm one person who believes I will get hurt and I will heal and move on.
Keep
And so
going.
when it doesn't work out, I try not to force myself. Of course, there are those denial stages. You are still hopeful it will work, it will work. But when it gets out of hand, I'm one person who likes my peace. And just as I told you, I'm not so much of an introvert. And so once I get hurt, I go deep into hurting. And then I
You
come
come
out
out.
slowly. And once I come out, I'm usually ready to meet somebody else. Of course, I've gone for coffee dates here and there. And I wouldn't say I have someone like someone I really have somebody, because most of the time, for myself, when I go on a date, I'm into this person. I really want to know this person, will he embrace my children, or is he just after me? And how about my children? You know, because these are the children that look up to me for each and everything and every time of their life.
True.
So I wouldn't be selfish that I'm going for someone who is not into them as well. And so some of those coffee dates never go to second or third. And so we just leave it at there. And it's not that easy to date as a single mom.
I know.
Because sometimes people wonder, why didn't it work? And at times I sit back and ask myself questions. I do self-evaluation. And I really ask myself, what would I have done better?
Different.
Or what would I have done different? But you know, I'm just myself.
And you're human.
Yes. So I just want to be me.
And you're not responsible of the other person's action.
Yes. And I always feel like somebody should love me just like I am.
True.
I wouldn't come to a date and tell you I don't have children. Where will I take them? Are they like bread I will eat and put in my stomach?
Or money you'll put in your purse?
Of me.
It's who you are. You come as a package.
Yes. So I am a package. I am here. And look, I have 2 daughters here on the table. Are you taking or not? And so if I feel like you are hesitant, that one just tells me
it's a deal breaker.
No. Yeah. So sometimes you find that people do not want to associate with you. Maybe they feel like there's something wrong with you. How now? The first one is okay. Again, the second one. But you see, I'm just human. I'm trying to work out things. I also want to be loved, you know. I also want to have a home. I'm coming from a home where family is really treasured and marriage is really treasured. And so I still have that desire of getting married. And I know when the time is right,
God will make it happen.
Thank you, darling. Yeah.
Vitenge tutashona. We receive it in Jesus' name. Because God has said whatever you wish and your purpose. As my mom puts it, kile tunamnong'onezea kwa giza atakifanya wema kwa mwangaza. So me, I'm happy for you. You have just given a whole other side of single motherhood and living that life and everything. So like in all other average and all other situations as there is, what is your advice to someone going through this, have been there, or it is looming maybe through divorce, or someone has a partner that is sick, and you like you're going to face it, or you're going through it and you don't have a support system like yourself. And what is your take, like what will you advise that person?
You know, Tabi, there's a song that used to say that mtoto anakuja na sahani yake. You know, that song, that was it a man or a guy or a lady who sang it? I can't remember the singer, but I remember the song. Sometimes I sit back, he had some revelation. I can tell you for a
Prophecy.
fact. I can tell you for a fact.
Mtoto atakuja na
anakuja na
sahani
sahani.
yake.
Na hiyo sahani yake hata wewe
Utakula from
utakula
it.
kwa hiyo sahani. And so I would tell anyone going through it, even if you don't have a support system, God has a reason why he gave you that child.
You're strong enough.
And there's a Bible verse that says that God has good plans for us. Plans not for evil,
but for prosperity.
Yes. And you know God's plans are yea and amen. And so if he has given you that child, he knows that you will be able to take care of that child. And the same Bible says that God will not give you ule mzigo hautaweza kubeba. Na kwa hivyo atakupatia the grace to go through it. And I would just really want to tell the men, you know, when you find yourself in that scenario, you've met a lady or your girlfriend pregnant, please have the courage to go through it. She might not have been your preferred mate to spend your life with, but just honor up. Honor up your responsibility in the small way possible. Just honor up. It makes a difference.
It does.
For the sake of the child. Let's now forget about the two of us for the sake of the child, because this is a whole person. But when you like go, you don't want to be associated with the child, it breaks the mother and it breaks the child. I can tell you for a fact, my children never breastfed beyond 8 months because I never had milk. I'm thinking, oh, why is he leaving me? Am I that bad? Oh,
now you bring it upon you.
Yeah.
Yet it was an entirely adult decision.
You find this child is not getting enough milk from the mother.
The hormonal imbalance.
Yes. And until the mother picks up, this child now is also having some emotional issues that you may not know. You know, life starts at conception.
Yeah.
So from conception, you need to nurture this human being. And you know, this is your seed. This is your seed. Don't let your seed go to waste. Yeah. And so, yeah, it's not easy, but somehow the mothers get to carry the burden in a big way.
I am really, really sorry that you're going through this alone, but I'm also very proud of you that you're strong enough. You have been courageous enough to raise these amazing, beautiful daughters. And just by living life in that way, you just don't know how many people are using you as a manual. You just don't know how many lives you're saving, because they're like, if Winnie did this, I can do this.
Yeah.
Winnie is glowing and she has all that, I mean, in whichever aspect of life. So please don't give up. Don't. So we are hoping for Shona Kitenge.
I am open. I'm open.
So
I'm open. If the man comes, why not?
Why not?
It's my desire.
And I really respect that about you, because sometimes when people are hurt, they actually even just talk negative about the whole male race now. It's like that one person crucified the whole male nation.
And just a disclaimer, you know, most of the times, I think people take this message of I'm pregnant in different versions, in different ways. Sometimes you find that the father will shy off, maybe because of their ego. They don't want to look like they blundered or something. But let me tell you, so if you don't allow this child to know the father, in the later stage, the child might not forgive you because you just let the child know the father. Whether he's good or bad, they'll be able to draw the line by themselves in the later stage. And so that's how I just let it be. And maybe not that I'm bragging, but I think
but you can brag. It's
God
okay.
has given me a heart whereby I think I'm one person, when I love deeply.
That I know.
Deeply. And so when I get hurt completely. Kabisa. And so when I come out of that hurt, I just move on. I never let my past drag me behind. And so that's why I am looking the way I am today.
Glowing is the word.
And I thank God for that. It's not easy though.
It is not easy.
Yeah.
But as I said, you do it so effortlessly. So effortlessly. So that is part of you. And now I want to know, like, how is it mothering girls, especially? It's been said that girls are their daddy's pets, you know, all that. And you yourself, I mean, I know that you and your father have a great relationship, yeah?
Yes.
So has there been any awkward situations? And the whole point here, our listeners, do not lose track. We are just coming back to now, like the Easter season. This is a very long period of time. And how do such Christmas seasons, how do they just affect your motherhood or your relationship with the children or the environment? How does these seasons feel, or how do you deal with them?
I think because of I mentioned that I have a strong support system.
Yeah.
I think they always come in handy in a way that my children most of the time don't feel like they're left out. If you ask people close to me, they will tell you, Winnie, when she closes school, the next day she's on Easy Coach going Western. I have to go because my children they actually call my dad Papa because that's the first Papa they started calling when they realized there's a Papa. And so because of that good rapport between my dad and my brothers and my children, they, of course, when they get older, like my teenager, when she was younger, she never used to think about it. But I realized when she was around 9, 10 years, she would ask me questions about her dad because, of course, when they go to school, they mingle with other children. They get to know, oh, so I have a grandpa and I'm not living with my dad. I live with my mom. But again, I go back to the support system. This, like, I have my girlfriends, as I mentioned, some of them are married. And so when they get there, and I'm glad and I really appreciate because they create that space for my children to feel at home and feel that they belong.
Wow.
Yes.
We thank God for them. So, what is like, there's something that you have really learned during this parenting time as a single mother specifically, like the do's and don'ts, and the things that have made you who you are, and the things that you wish had happened differently, or the things that you wish someone told you earlier before or during this journey that things will be this way or that way. What is your overall take? Or someone that is weighing options? I'm sure that there's a girl currently just trying to think, should I make this choice or make this choice, or what decision should I do? They are confused. They don't have someone to lead them. Maybe they don't have support system like you do.
Yeah.
They don't have a grounded family.
Yeah.
Or maybe they also came from a broken family. Or how have you just been able to work through it? And what is your advice to a little girl weighing this option now? Maybe because of circumstance or situations. I'm sure that there are many people out there, our viewers want to know, like, if Winnie did it and she's still glowing as she is, or how do you just, what advice do you think will have saved you then? And if someone else listens to it now, it will change their lives.
I will start by saying that, of course, it's not easy.
It is not easy at all.
But I think there's that strong will in me that keeps me going.
So we are really humble that you're here. You have created time, this busy schedule, and you are here to just at least open up our YouTube channel that has been idle for a while. So you can imagine you are fresh of everything.
It's a great honor.
So as we said, we are not doing this thing the normal way, viewers, as we said. So you being a very fast one as well, and maybe for future, we are not promising, but we want to appreciate you in our own small way. You are our hero. We love you and we appreciate you.
Thank
and
you
we
so
respect you. Keep doing you. You are the poetic reality.
Thank you so
You are
much.
doing well. You are a poem we are learning from. So we have a small gift for you. so that as it is cold, may you keep warm.
Wow.
As you hustle, may you just be kept warm. This is a hug for us always. This is a beautiful hoodie from King's Collection. You can see that is our beautiful hoodie. We believe that it will fit you.
This is exactly my size. Did you know about my size?
We researched about your size. So, Poetic Reality hoodie for Winnie. And thank you, Mama.
Thank you so much.
Please be strong, be encouraged. You're doing the right thing. And we are learning from you and we're appreciating you.
This is really beautiful.
It is a warm hug. When you feel it is so cold, wear it and know that the Poetic Reality team loves you.
Thank you so much.
And we know that whatever you're doing is not in vain. For your daughters and for people who are learning from you and for people who have been going through all that. We wish to do more, but please feel the warmth.
I really appreciate it. Thank you so much.
You're most welcome, my dear. So for now, that is it. Thank you so much. Give us your views, give us your comments. What is your experience? What is your advice to us? What do you want us to air next? Who do you want us to interview? We are not promising, but we will try. But we appreciate for being with us for this long. And Karibu Tena Poetic Reality will be touching everyday scenarios in a poetic reality. Karibuni sana. You have a good day, evening, night, wherever you're watching us from. Asanteni.